Negative exponents are treated like repeated division. So a regular positive exponent is repeated multiplication. If it's a negative, you can just think of this as, instead of multiplication of 5, it is division of 5. So this is going to become a 1. Instead of times 5, it's divided by 5. All right, we'll go to the next guy. So we have another negative exponent here, and so he's just going to come down. So we're just dividing this by 3, but it's already being divided by 2. So what do we do here? Well, there's nothing on top, so it's an implied 1. And then on the bottom, it's going to be 2 times 3, which is 6. Okay, and next case, we have 3 to the power 1 over 8 to the negative 2, and the negative exponent's on the bottom this time, so to make him a positive, we're going to move him up. And so on the bottom, we just have a 1, so you don't even have to write that. And on the top, we have 3 times 8 squared, which is 64, and that's just going to be a big numbers, but this is the gist of it. You just move the 8 up, and it becomes a positive 2. All right, if they're both negative, so 5 to the negative 3 over 3 to the negative 1, well, the 5 to the negative 3 comes down, and the 3 to the negative 1 comes up. So they just sort of flip-flop. So this is going to become 3 to the power 1 over 5 cubed on the bottom. All right, our next guy, I have a negative 1 on the outside of the parentheses, and I have a negative exponent on the bottom, the denominator here, but there's a positive exponent on the top. So the first thing you always want to do is get rid of the negative exponent on the outside. So this is just going to flip-flop the numerator and the denominator here. It's going to become 4 to the negative 3 over 3 squared. And then the 4 to the negative 3, to make him a positive, we're going to move him down. And so now this becomes a 1 over 3 squared times 4 cubed. Okay, and then finally we've got this time the numerator and the denominator are negative, and they're almost exactly the same as the previous one except for that, and then the 4 is to the power of negative 1 instead of negative 3. So we're just going to flip-flop. It's 4 to the negative 1 over 3 to the negative 1. And then we're going to flip-flop them back. Now it's 3 over 4, and they're both to the positive 1 now.